It's fun with the men's hobbies. Like my neighbor, he has a sport car and that's his hobby, and that kind of interferes with my hobby, that is making YouTube Lego videos, because the sound of the motor from that sport car. Anyways, today it's time for a new Lego haul video, and someone told me to use to cut away from myself, but to be honest, that's kind of difficult for some reason. I don't know why, because this is really good packaging. Now, I am actually working on another video at the same time, and that's a city update. It's going to be postponed for I don't know how long because of a family situation, which means that I have to go back to my hometown in the middle of a pandemic. What's going on here? I'm sorry, like it's really, it's not a fun thing that's going on. A close relative is really sick and I'm scared. But that's why I'm doing this video, because I need to take my mind out of those things that I cannot control right now. Some extra good packaging here. Look, I'm going alone, so I will have family here, so don't try to break into my house or anything. Let's see. Well, this is good, but I also have to take care of the packaging somehow. That will go into recycling, don't you worry. So the bubble wrap, and this is my usual dealer. Someone of you asked me in the comment section which my dealer was, and if I could put a link in the description. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to tell it's my favorite pusher. I mean, that would probably be nice to that person, but to the seller. But I'm trying to drain this store of good stuff. And you see this a lot on the Lego forums, that people don't tend to tell others who they buy Lego from on Bricklink. Dark red 1x1s, good. So I went with like the cheapest pieces this Bricklink seller had, because I felt that I had to bulk up on a lot of colors, and wouldn't it be nice with a house in this kind of slimy green, lime green color? I think that would be nice. And also this nougaty part, that's also really nice to use on corners and those kind of details on a building. So I'm basically just thinking about what kind of buildings I can build. A lot of 1x1s, that's good. Let's just put them in the right bin immediately. So I sort them by just different colors. These are all just 1x1s, not modified or anything like that. That's how I like to keep them, and it's easy to just, pick out the ones that are in a certain color, instead of just putting these together with like all of the other tan pieces. I just find it really difficult to find the 1x1s, because I have tried to sort it that way before. They tend to go into the bottom, and it's really, just a pain. Everyone finds their best way of sorting, and this is something that is of course nice. Arches. Oh, more 1x1 in dark blue. I'm always missing like 1x1s, and always trying to get gray pieces for my city wall. Yeah, I know some of you don't like the grayness of it, but the deal is that we have the gray walls, but also some buildings that pop out a bit more. This is just a random assortment of colors, but I think this seller only had these were the only ones they had left, so I took them. And always good to have some of these larger bricks. They also go in different colors in this bin. And I use these a lot. Now these are modified with studs on the side, so they go into the bin next to here. I mean, dark blue is such a cool color, and I think it's better to use on video instead of black, because you can see this a bit better than black. Black just tends to disappear on camera. And well, okay, so I made this video with IKEA Bygolek Mandalorian thingy, and I ordered a lot of pieces, but I couldn't wait for them, so I just finished the build anyways. So I always like to have these pieces as a decoration on walls. I think they look pretty cool. And I was really running out of gray 1x1. It's a pretty common piece, you would imagine, but I use it a lot, so I was kind of shocked that I didn't have more of them. Dark blue snot pieces, hello. And just 1x2 plates. Oh, this looks fun, just the way it is, the colors. Maybe I should have this as instead of a tie when I go to weddings. I could have this around my neck. Yeah, so I don't know how interesting. Oh, here are some more burps, and this is actually good. I don't know if you call these burps. They're smaller, because this is actually my next video is I'm working on the gap over there filling it in with a mountain part, so I wanted to have different shapes of that. So that's cool. Where do I have that? Yeah, here are my burps. More of that piece. Oh, look, there's even some red coffee mugs there. That's really important because I was running out of them. These are also good for decoration. More decoration. I got a heap of stuff. This was I'm sorry, this was such a long video. Anyhow, I'm not going to bore you too much with it. I just felt like talking to someone. It's in the middle of the pandemic, of course, as well. Been isolated for a year. So I really appreciate all the comments and, you know, the interaction with other people, even though we're just small avatars in the comment segments, or I watch your videos as well. And I hope that I also act as some sort of imaginary friend. That's a good thing with YouTube. Slopes also. I can show you my slope bin. So I have these slopes that I call like the standard slope, the basic kind of slope. And then we have the slopes that are the other way around. And then we have these slopes that are longer, like 3 studs deep. And this is, of course, always good with tiles. I love tiling, so they go into the tile bin. And here are some more tiles, and these are good for creating seats because you have like 2 studs there and the other one is flat, the other side is flat there, so that's really good. And I think these pieces will make a cool roof, like the ones you have like in Paris, in France, huh? Like on that roof over there. Those goes up here. And yeah, where do I keep these? I keep them in this bin. That makes sense. This would be like a really nice canopy or something for or an overhang or a hangover for a cafe or something. More tiles, more slopes, and red tiles. Oh yeah, and this is important because tomorrow it's May 1st, which is the International Workers' Day. So I needed some flags for the demonstration. I think that will be a shorts video or something. We'll see. I haven't really figured out what to do for that video. And oh, this would be cool. A roof in just normal blue. Or this could be used for a waterfall. I got these printed tiles. I think they're from Ninjago. I think they will look good for some sort of an Asian restaurant. That would be cool. Looks nice. Those goes into that bin. And some 1x1 tiles. And you know Tiago has a really large YouTube channel. He used to work at Lego, and I think they made this TC as part of a set as an homage for him. So that's pretty cool. So I bought, was it 3? I thought I bought 4. I have to check that. Well, maybe it only was 3 that they had. So I wanted to have that as a bit of a fun Easter egg in Soultown. I love your channel, man. You don't watch my channel, Tiago. Sorry, I'm sorry. Well, maybe the packaging this time around was a bit too good, because now I have to take care of all of this stuff. And remember that life is precious. We only have this life. Take care of your loved ones. Call that person that you haven't called in a long time, maybe. Stay out of the nonsense, because it's not worth it. Stay awesome.